What's happening, everyone? Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about an entire village that vanished. This is Canada's creepiest mystery. There was once a small town in Canada called Lively. It was a small community of around 100 people that just so happened to be all related to each other. The town was isolated, cut off from the rest of the world by thick forest and swampland. The nearest hospital was 40 miles away, and the nearest jail was even farther. But the isolation didn't bother the townspeople. They were happy in their little community, or so it seemed. But one day, a traveling salesman came through town, and he brought with him news of the outside world. He told the townspeople that they had been completely forgotten by the government. The road into their town hadn't been maintained, and so it was impassable. This meant that the people of Lively were now completely cut off from the rest of Canada. They had no way to get in touch with the outside world. They didn't know what was happening anywhere else. And this is when things started to get weird. The townspeople began to act strangely. At first, it was subtle. People would come and go from the town, but they never went back. No one knows where they went or why they left. And then one day, the mayor of the town disappeared. No one had seen him since. The next day, a strange fog rolled into the town and no one could leave. The fog was thick and it was cold, and it seemed to suck the warmth out of your body as you stood in it. People tried to walk through it, but they couldn't. They were pulled back into the town as if something was keeping them there. After a few days, the fog began to take on a life of its own. It moved around the town, swirling and twisting, taking on a humanoid shape. People were terrified. They locked themselves in their homes and waited for it to pass. But it never did. The fog stayed in the town for weeks, and during that time, the townspeople began to forget about the outside world. They began to think that the fog was there to protect them, to keep them safe. They'd built barricades across the roads leading out of town, and they patrolled the streets to make sure no one left. One day, the fog lifted and the people of Lively were never seen again. The town was completely abandoned. Their cars were left in the streets. Their houses were left unlocked. Their food was left on their tables. It was as if they had all vanished into thin air. The Canadian government sent in a search team, but they found nothing. There was no sign of a struggle, no indication of where the townspeople had gone. It was as if they had simply evaporated. To this day, no one knows what happened to the people of Lively. Some say they were taken by the government. Others say they were taken by aliens. But most agree that the fog had something to do with it. Whatever happened to them, it's one of Canada's creepiest mysteries. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Until next time, stay safe.